He's one of the men who lives in the forest, isn't he?
I suspect he is, poor guy. They're everywhere up here. Here we go. Thanks, man.
Are you spending the summer here?
Most of the summer.
I'm Dennis McCaw. I go to school here.
Hi, Jerry Reardon.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for your help, Dennis.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am. Next will be helping me across the street.
Geneva!
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Well, mister, I still get mail here sometimes. Jerry, this is Nate Stone. This is Jerry, Laird's daughter.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Sorry to hear about your father. Laird was a fine man.
How's your family?
Oh, just fine. My son's back at college. He finally got over that mono stuff.
He had mononucleosis?
Yeah, lost about 6 months. Was working too hard, I guess. The doctor said they call it the overachiever's disease. He prescribed lots of bed rest. Lewis said it was like torture. This lady here saved the day. She brought in boxes of books, things he'd never heard of before.
Oh, they were just sitting on the shelf. I'm glad it helped.
Geneva, you know, I wasn't sure we'd ever see you around here after all the...
All the fights, take over.
Wasn't even sure you'd speak to me after I agreed to stay on here. But, well, you know, job's a job.
And friends are friends. Let's go to the bank. I'll see if I have any money left. And if I do, I'll buy us some ice cream sodas.
I'm just gonna walk around for a bit.
Oh, okay. I'll see you in the drugstore in a few minutes.
Okay.
Nobody's reading your mail. John, I promise you, there's nobody out there to hurt you. Come on. You'll feel better. When you feel better, you come back, and we'll talk again. All right? Come on. Come on. Can I help you with something?
Are you in charge here?
I'm all there is. Leon Shea.
Jerry Reardon. I want to know about those men who live in the forest.
Because?
I'm adopted. My mother's Vietnamese, and my father's American.
You, in touch with either of them?
No, but I'd like to be.
You think I can help?
Can you?
No guarantees.
How many of them are there, now living in the forest?
A couple of hundred right around here. A few thousand total. You think your father's in there?
Mm-hmm.
Why this part of the country?
Just a hunch.
You got hunches, what do you need me for?
The probabilities, the chances, about both my parents.
Well, all you can say about your mother is she did right by you. Amerasian children are not treated very well in Vietnam. They're called bui doi, which means children of the dust. And they're considered ugly. As far as your father, if he's in these woods or any other, he's not likely to welcome you with open arms. These guys barely escaped the bamboo curtain. Now they just want to get lost behind the Redwood curtain. And they don't like people invading their territory.
I'm not going to invade anybody.
Look, most of them have a hard enough time dealing with day-to-day stuff, with surviving their nightmares. Having a long-lost daughter show up may be something that one of them just can't handle.
Well, I'm going to try anyway.
I suggest you stay away from the forest. Some of those men are dangerous. There's no way to know how they'll behave.
That's true.
Where'd you go? I had my heart set on a chocolate soda. It's going to be my reward for getting all that exercise.
I just went into that counseling center for a while.
The one for vets? Why?
I was trying to find out more about my father.
Laird was your father.
He was my pal. And a good one, especially when I was a kid. But he was my adoptive father.
You know, you're very lucky. Most kids have no proof when they feel there must have been some tragic mix-up in the hospital and these people they live with couldn't possibly be their real parents. You at least know you were adopted. That should be some consolation.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through life not knowing who my real father was.
Out of all the thousands of men who went to Vietnam and came back, you think you can find him?
Yes.
How?
Well, I don't know yet. You know, but I have these hunches, these feelings I have to follow. You know, he might even be in this forest.
Oh, where did you get that hunch?
On the airplane. You know, I looked down and I saw this ocean of trees. And then I felt it, you know, even when I was walking through town today, I felt this heat on my skin.
Oh, come on.
Honest. You know, haven't you ever felt that before?
Sure, but usually it's the beginning of a bad case of poison oak. Oh. Look, I understand you might have a lot of feelings about all this stuff. You know, adoption, the war. But what can you do, honey? Wander around the woods calling out for your father? I mean, whatever guys are living out here are doing it because they want to be left alone. Most of them are army men, you realize, trained at great expense to be homicidal. They took booby traps 101 and graduated.
Well, that's just a stereotype, Aunt Genevieve. I can take care of myself.
Well, then do it. Take care of yourself. Smell the flowers. You said you were here to relax, so relax.
conversation. I got turned around here and I want to go home. I know you can talk. I heard you yelling at your dog. Hey! What is wrong with you? Stop that! Ugh, I just want to talk. Why were you watching the house? Stop!
I don't have a single family memory that isn't connected to these trees. We were harvesting trees my great-great-grandfather planted. I'm afraid this new company's just going to come in and mow them all down.
Why did you sell?
I didn't. We opened to public stockholders 10 years ago. They outnumbered us.
Was your family always in the tree business?
Yes, as far as I know. Oh, you see that guy up there on the left? He was my grandfather's cousin, I think. He was a wonderful wood carver. At least that's what I was told as a child. We used to have one of his pieces around here. I wonder what happened to it.
Yeah. He does look like the weirdo of the family.
Yeah, watch it. You're in the family, too. And an artist.
Yeah, the same family. I don't feel much like it sometimes.
Oh, of course you are. You're a Reardon just as much as I am.
Well, not quite, Aunt Geneva. An Irish name and an Asian face.
It's not exactly the New York Times, is it?
What?
The local rag, all 8 pages.
Oh, this. Well, actually, it's fun to read, especially the sheriff's reports.
Yeah. Lady complained about cow in kitchen, deputy investigated. Keeps you on the edge of your seat. I heard you played keyboard.
Yeah, a little.
You know, we've got a great little band up here. I play bass. We've got a terrific lead guitar player. Do you want to jam with us sometime?
Well, I don't think I'd be right for your group. I only play classical music.
Oh. Okay. Listen, how about some coffee? Or do you only drink tea?
Oh, no. Anything with caffeine.
Caffeine? We've got lots of it right down the street.
Look, I'd really like to, but I can't. Not right now.
Sure. Maybe some other time.
Ask me again, okay?
Okay.
I'll stop if you will. I'm quite harmless. And alone. I love these trees. Don't you? They're the whales of the earth. Knowing how long they've lived here, thousands of years, well, it must be comforting to live among them. I understand you might be afraid of me, but I just want to talk for a while, okay? Right here. I won't follow you any further.
You think I'm blind? You've been following me all the way from town. You think I'm gonna lead you to my place? You and your buddies, you come back, you steal my stuff.
Wait! I don't care about your stuff!
No more tricks, no more lies, no more, no more, no more, no more. You stay away. You leave me alone.
I'm afraid I can't. I'm a driven person about everything. If I leave now, I'll be back tomorrow and the next day. I'm incredibly stubborn, so you might as well spend a minute or two with me now. Please.
Throw me your bag.
What?
Throw me your bag.
Oh, well, I don't have much cash, but... Look, you can keep the cash, okay? But I really need a lot of your stuff.
You steal this wallet.